everybody, it's me, Coach K, back at you with another review on everything health and wellness related. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, thanks for coming. And if you want to get some more reviews, you're gonna press that like, subscribe, and notification button below. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about a new pillow that I bought. I've been using Tempurpedic Pillow for years. It was my first pillow that gave me the excuse my physical therapy language. Cervical means the neck. The neck support that I needed when I slept. My husband would get super mad at me every time we go on vacation because I bring my pillow with me. It was like a must. A long time ago, I did gymnastics. I've been in some car accidents. And while I have taken care of myself over the time, I realized the importance of a good pillow and a good neck support. Now, if you guys don't have a good neck support at home already, what you can do is you can roll up a towel, shove it into the bottom of your pillow, and you get this nice neck support here. It's not typically ergonomically correct to sleep with your neck in this position. So if you have a big fatty pillow that puts your neck right here, not very good for your neck in the long run. So if you're waking up with headaches and tension, you might need to look into investing into a good pillow. Now, while I love my Tempurpedic pillow, I found that over the years, I don't know what happened, but I feel like they just weren't giving me the same support that I needed, and they weren't even lasting as long as I needed them to last. So I ended up getting a new one. It didn't last as long, and then I was just like, but what do I do? So I knew about the towel roll, but it wasn't really something that I wanted to do. I just really wanted to have a good pillow. I want to show you what the Superpedic pillow looks like over time. And this is, I don't know if this is the second or the first because they honestly look the same. So we're looking at memory foam, right? You have this nice cushiony, it digs in and then it goes onto your skin. Another reason why I like the Tempurpedic is because I get hot at night and I feel like it goes with your temperature. However, I do feel like when you get too hot, then you tend to sink into it more and it doesn't really provide the same kind of neck support that you need. And if you already have some misalignments in your neck with your head or with your pillow, you're just gonna kind of sink into those positions and it's gonna help keep promoting the bad position. But see what happened to this pillow? It used to have a curve right here. There used to be a clear big section and a clear small section, but now it's like not. So it's super duper flat, which is probably better for you in the long run, but you don't want it so flat that now when you lay on it, my shoulder was starting to have some pains. I just wasn't getting any support from this pillow at all. Comfy, yes, because it squishes, but not comfy because I was getting literally zero neck support. So I looked around, there's all kinds of new technology these days for pillows. But because I'm picky and I don't really like sending stuff back if I don't like it, it took me quite a bit of time to make a choice. There's all these fun, weird pillows with these weird shapes that I'm never really quite sure of. And so I didn't want to spend a lot of money, but honestly, if you really want a good pillow, sometimes you are spending a lot of money. So I'm one of those frugal people who really like to make sure of my purchase. So I find what I like or find what seems to look good or what the reviews say look good. And then I find the least expensive version of that pillow. Now I don't like knockoffs because that's another thing. I've been screwed a little bit before, so I was a little nervous about trying something new. Anyways, I found myself at Bed Bath & Beyond. Mind you, this is not an ad, simply just a review. I bought all these things with my own money. I went to Bed Bath & Beyond and they had one of those really funny shaped pillows, and guess what? It was on sale. In addition to the coupons they send, I spent $14 for the funny, funky shaped pillow. So now at least the worst case scenario is I bring it home, I don't like it, I bring it back, or I kind of decide that this is a kind of pillow that actually works for me and my family. Anyways, the first time I slept on it, I liked it so much, I I went back out and got one for my husband. Because guess what? I figure if he got better neck support also, then he wouldn't snore. And it seemed to work. Sorry, husband, I'm calling you out. But it worked. Now, he actually does like the pillow that props his neck up pretty high, but that's not really good for him in the long run too. So this was something that worked. So let me talk about first the pillow. I have the bag still. I kind of saved it because I knew I was going to review it whenever I had the chance. But it's called Angel Sleeper. Choose your position. It's copper infused, anti-odor, adaptive memory foam, and machine washable cover, so you can take it off, clean it well. Even though I put my silk pillow over my pillow. I put my pillowcase. I put my silk pillowcase over the pillow for protection of my hair and the pillow, but it also has an easy cover that you can take off and wash as well when need be. So what's cool about the pillow is depending on your sleep position, if you're a back sleeper, you use one side. If you're a side sleeper, you use the other. I tend to rotate mostly through the night through all the positions. But I find that the side sleeping side, which is the short side, works best for me in most of my positions. This kind of makes my neck sit a little bit too high, if you can see the difference in the sides. Now, my husband, interestingly, is a side sleeper, but the bigger side works for him best to get him to not making any noises while he's sleeping. Now, remind you, if you don't snore, you're actually sleeping better, because snoring could lead to or might be a sign of sleep apnea, which means you're not getting enough oxygen when you're sleeping, and thus you won't be sleeping well or getting enough rest through the night, which leads to lots of bad other things, including, guess what? Gaining weight. But we won't go there. Lots of things can go wrong if you don't get enough sleep. If you don't know, go Google it, or we'll talk about it on another day. Anyways, I love this contour. When I slept on it on this side, I actually ended up getting the shoulder pressure off, and so that was a big thing for me because I wasn't getting it with the other pillow. I was just too much on my shoulder and I was getting discomforts through the night. So it gives that kind of support. And if you like to, you know, grab your pillow, they got this nice cool little divot in here, so you can do that. I even find, because I kind of do this kind of a number, that it's still pretty comfortable for me to sleep with my arm underneath the pillow as well on this side, if not, like I said, down by my side. Let's see, what else? Oh, it's not the kind of memory foam where you come in and you have this indentation. So if you're looking for that squishy feeling, it takes a little bit to actually break in the pillow to feel a little bit more squishy in that comfort. But even with that, it just took me maybe a couple days to get used to, and I actually preferred it. It's just because, like I said, I've been sleeping on this thing for probably maybe more than 10 years, 15, 20 years, geez. Anyway, not the same one. Obviously, I've switched them out. So quite broken in, but it didn't take but a few days for me to really just get used to the more firm. It's not that firm, hard memory foam that's super uncomfortable and not malleable. It's just, I don't know, squishy enough to just get where you need all the support, where you need the squishiness where you need. So it's pretty comfortable, still pretty squishy. But that is my review of this Angel Sleeper that I found at Bed Bath & Beyond. Again, I'll make a link below for, I guess, if I can find it on their website. I went to the stores to find this one, and it, like I said, it just so happened to be a sale. I bought it, I think the sale price was $16 and some change, and that was for a standard size. They didn't have any more king size available at the time, but I think it was probably like somewhere between $34 and $36 for the king size one. I just got standard, it's not that serious, but they do have those different sizes. So you might want to check your Bed Bath & Beyond nearby and see if they got that for you, if you're looking or in the market for one of the pillows. Literally everybody was at the station where oh my God, I've seen that on the TV. I haven't seen it on the TV. However, I have been seeing these weird shaped pillows rolling through my IG feed. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you can at Ask Coach K. I do daily stuff where I talk about stuff and keep you guys motivated throughout the week. So check me out there. And if you have a pillow that you like, that you've tried, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it because, hey, I'm always open to new things. When I find something I like, I get excited about it, as you know, and like to bring it to you. So that is my review for today. I hope you enjoyed that and you enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week. And I'll see you next time on the next review.